the freedom she asked for. She said it like she was ordering coffee. I've been thinking, maybe we should open our marriage. Just a little. No emotion, no guilt, just a calm tone, the kind that people use when they've already crossed the line and want you to co-sign their betrayal. We'd been married for 7 years. Built a life together from the ground up. I thought we were good. Stable. She thought we were boring. She tried to sell it like empowerment. Like growth. We're still young, Olivia said, brushing a hand through her perfect hair. This could make us stronger. But I wasn't stupid. I knew what this was. She wanted a hall pass without consequences. I said no. She pivoted to emotional manipulation. Let's take some time apart, just to reset. Time apart became Tuesday night drinks, Thursday overnights, Saturday morning returns, with her hair tousled and a new glow in her eyes. She thought I didn't see. She thought I'd keep washing her sheets while she brought another man's scent home in her smile. But I had already stopped pretending. Because if Olivia wanted to open the door, I was going to make sure it slammed shut behind her. And when she tried to come back in, she'd find she no longer had the key. Chapter 2, The Ghost in the Mirror. They say the worst part of betrayal is not the act itself. It's realizing you weren't crazy. You were right all along. It was a quiet Thursday morning. She was humming in the shower, steam fogging up the bathroom mirror, her voice carefree, like she hadn't shattered the vows we made under an oak tree 7 years ago. I was brushing my teeth when her phone buzzed. A text lit up the screen. Mason work. Except Olivia didn't have a coworker named Mason. Can't stop thinking about last night? You were unreal. Same time Saturday? My heart didn't pound. Because deep down, I already knew. She never wanted an open marriage. She wanted permission to cheat and pretend it was growth. I didn't confront her. I studied. Mason Bell. 31. Freelance fitness coach. Single. Over 20 mutuals with Olivia on Instagram. None of whom I knew. I found the photos she had liked. Him shirtless on a beach. Him with a dog. Him flexing in gym lighting, captioned, discipline over excuses. I wasn't jealous. I was done. Done being lied to. Done playing the part of the patient husband. That night, she came home at 11:42 p.m. Said she was with Kayla. Smelled like musk and guilt. How was your night? I asked from the kitchen, pretending to scroll my phone. Productive, she said with a smile. Lots of deep conversation. Yeah, I bet Mason was very deep. But what she didn't know. I wasn't just listening. I was documenting. Every receipt. Every hotel bill. Every late-night text synced to our iCloud. I recorded her lies until I had a web so tight even her best excuse would hang in it. I wasn't planning an argument. I was planning an exit. And the next time she crossed our threshold, she'd find a stranger where her husband used to be. The lockout. For weeks, Olivia floated through our home like nothing had changed. Wearing perfume I hadn't bought, humming songs I didn't recognize, smiling with a glow she never brought back to me. She thought she held the power. But the queen doesn't win when the board shifts under her feet. And I was already pulling the tiles out one by one. I wasn't just collecting receipts. I was reclaiming our life, piece by silent piece. Opened new bank accounts in my name only. Rerouted the utilities. Installed smart locks with a remote override. Set up hidden cameras. And had her unknowingly sign a lease termination under the guise of refinancing. What used to be ours, now legally belonged to me. The night came like clockwork. Friday 10:11 p.m. I watched her from a distance. Parked across the street in a cafe parking lot, phone in hand, security feed on. She was dressed up. New lipstick. Hair tousled in that just left his car kind of way. She sauntered to the porch, typed in the code on the smart lock. Nothing. She tried again. Still nothing. Then, she knocked. But I wasn't there. Alyssa was. A trusted friend, someone Olivia barely remembered from my work events. But to me she was the final step in a long, calculated descent. The door creaked open. Alyssa stood tall, calm, composed, holding a small duffel bag. The same one I had packed earlier. You don't live here anymore, she said. Flat. Final. Olivia blinked. What? Noah changed the locks. Your name's off the lease. Everything inside? Belongs to him. She held up the bag. This is what you had the last time you were still welcome here. Olivia stammered. He can't. This is my house too. Alyssa smiled. Not anymore. She stepped back inside. Closed the door. Locked it. And Olivia? She stood there for 20 minutes. Just her phone, her shock, and that weekend bag. That was all she had left of us. Chapter 4. The Public Undoing. I didn't scream. I didn't beg. I let the truth do what it always does when it finally sees the light: destroy. Olivia had curated her life like an Instagram feed. Sweet wife, wellness queen, fitness guru, brunch posts, motivation quotes, #healing. So I gave her one more post. The group chat bomb. She had a thread with her closest circle, her sister, her best friends, a few mutuals. I dropped one file. Just one. A screen recording. Her late-night text to Mason. A hotel selfie in a bathrobe. A voice note she sent him saying, "I'm still lying to Noah, but you feel like the real thing." I said nothing. No caption. No explanation. Just left the chat. Let silence bloom like wildfire. The corporate collapse. She worked in boutique PR. Her reputation was her currency. So I sent an anonymous email to HR. Not an accusation, just a concerned spouse forwarding screenshots and company email messages about open marriage logistics with a client. She was called in that same week. Suspended pending review. The family reckoning. This one hurt. Her parents had always treated me like a son. Her mom texted me daily. Her dad showed me how to grill ribs, how to sharpen a blade. So I emailed them, not with bitterness but with clarity. Attached everything. Explained the lockout. Said I wouldn't be responding again. Her mom replied, "We're ashamed." "I'm so sorry, Noah." Her dad? Nothing. Just silence. Olivia spiraled. She tried damage control. DM'd friends, blaming miscommunication in the marriage. Tried painting me as controlling. Even posted a tearful selfie video. Sometimes people grow apart. It's not always black and white. But people saw the mask crack. You can't play victim and villain in the same sentence. And once the truth goes public, there's no blocking it. The scar she can't Photoshop. They say karma comes slow. But when it finally shows up, it drags its feet. And sometimes, it parks right outside your door. Olivia lost everything she thought made her untouchable. Her curated life shattered like glass under quiet truth. Mason? He ghosted her the moment her world got complicated. Didn't return her calls. Blocked her when she messaged him from a new account. He wasn't her forever. He was her distraction. And when the spotlight dimmed, he vanished. She wasn't in some sleek downtown loft living her best liberated life. She was crashing on a friend's couch, clutching a duffel bag, still full of wrinkled clothes from that night Alyssa handed it to her. No job. No followers. No backup. Her phone, once glowing with likes and flirty notifications, now just buzzed with reality. And meanwhile, I had moved on. The house. Rented out. The joint savings? Frozen and split. Me. Gym 5 days a week. Morning runs. Booked a solo trip to Iceland. But this wasn't revenge. Not really. I wasn't rising from the ashes. I had walked out of the fire, and left her behind in it. She tried reaching out again. Soft at first. Then begging. Then guilt-tripping. 3 months after the lockout, I got a final message. "I know I hurt you, but I'm still your wife. Can we please talk?" I read it. I smiled. Then I blocked her. Not out of hate, but because she no longer had access to me. Not to my forgiveness. Not to my peace. Some scars never fade. But they do teach you exactly who never deserved to hold the brush. Chapter 6. The last door she'll never open. The beautiful thing about closure is that sometimes you don't give it, you become it. Weeks passed, then months, and for the first time in years, my mornings were silent in the best way. No lies brewing in the next room. No perfume trailing guilt behind her kisses. Just me, my breath, my space. Uninterrupted peace. Olivia tried one last time. Not a text. A letter. Handwritten. Delivered to the new mailbox I'd installed. It said everything you'd expect. I was confused. I made mistakes. You were the best thing that ever happened to me. Then the line that almost made me laugh. I missed the version of me you made feel safe. I didn't respond. Because I wasn't her shelter anymore. I was the storm that reminded her not all comfort comes without cost. She walked out looking for freedom. She found consequences instead. And I found myself. The me who didn't